Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday, March 8th, and it is time for our evening meditation. I'm Reverend Robin Nashak, and I welcome you here on this gorgeous, almost springtime Wednesday evening. It's a little chilly out there, but spring is on its way. In Washington, D.C., the cherry blossoms are about to bloom, and you're seeing buds everywhere. And as I said when I sent my newsletter out today, the Fireball, we are the buds of a blooming spring. Can't you just feel it? I'm so excited. But before we totally bloom in the springtime, let us continue to reach into ourselves to discover more of what we need to know about ourselves so that we can ride out our winter and we can reflect on the intentions that we've had in our winter months and winter time and be prepared fully for the springtime that awaits us. We do that through drawing a card from one of the many tarot decks that I'm blessed to have, most of them as gifts. And the one that we're currently using is the Starman Tarot deck, which is right here. This deck is a beautiful deck. It's very complex, and as I keep saying every week, it is created by an artist who worked on David Bowie's album covers, as well as his wife, who actually created the book and all of the card archetypal interpretations that we find in the book that reflects this man's beautiful artwork. And they're complex and they're exciting, and they truly show and reveal something different every time we draw one, every time I draw one at home as well. So we draw that card, we set our intentions for meditation, and then that card becomes the guidance that we use. So it is the card that is the answer to all of our questions. A single card is the answer to all of the questions that we have asked this evening, and perhaps set an intention to find out answers to before we go into it. It's simple. All you have to do is relax, and in the next few moments, maybe reflect a bit about what you might set as an intention for this evening's meditation. I always suggest writing them down. I write mine down on little slips of paper, much like this one that you see right here. And this little slip of paper is one that we then, at the end of the meditation, after I've gathered all of the energy from everyone that is participating in this meditation, we send it off into the flames so that it can return to us. The intentions become revealed, and the questions become answered, all in just the perfect timing that the universe would like us to receive the answers or to have that insight revealed. So, all that, let's just make a few moments now before we go into the stillness to set an intention for tonight. And that can look like any way you want it to look. I usually state a couple of words that declare what I am choosing to be in the next week. So it can be a declaration of sorts. It can be a question that you ask of the universe that you'd like to have answered, either in meditation or using the insight that you get from meditation in the days following meditation. So let's just make a few moments now to do just that. If you prefer, you can keep a journal of each time you set an intention, and then you can kind of see the thread each week of the intention that you've set and see the path that Spirit has shown you each week, and see if you can put it together in like a puzzle, like an unfolding puzzle in our journey. So whatever way works best for you, you may choose to not even write it down, maybe to hold it close in your hand and let it go. And so that you'll know when it reappears to you, it'll just happen and you'll know. And of course, always we encourage you to say hello in the comments, to hit like to this meditation, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the Facebook page of the Spiritualist Minister or me, Reverend Rob Banashak, and so we can engage in dialogue. I really love to hear from you guys. I really love to know that not only are you here in meditation, but perhaps what you've learned, which can help me learn more which can help guide my path, perhaps provide me answers to the intentions that I'm setting. So let's make this an interactive experience as much as we can. And before we do that, let us set the intention. Set the little pen. And I'm going to turn up the music just a bit as we write down that which we would like to know, see, understand, or be guided about in this week. So have you thought about it? Have you reflected on your intention for today and for this week? What I love to do, and what I would do if we were in person, of course, is have everyone come up to a flame and burn all of these intentions in a beautiful burning bowl, sending them out there, declaring those intentions, declaring the questions we want answered. But since we can't be together in person, however, also feeling blessed that we are together in spirit in this ether space, in the ether network together, I create this little slip that says everyone's intentions. And so this gathers energy from everyone. This is the proxy ticket and sheet of paper that we can send out into the universe that reflects all of your intentions from wherever you are or whenever you are choosing to experience this meditation on March 8th, 2023. So it's the March 8th meditation. You may choose to listen or watch or participate tomorrow. This unique experience is a creation of all who have specifically joined and shared their energy in this beautiful and unique way in this virtual community setting. So I'm excited to see what card holds the answer this evening. Again, the Starman Tarot uses all of the archetypes of the regular standard tarot deck, reinterpreted. Some of these cards really evoke a visceral response or reaction in us, and some are beautiful and have very clear messages about moving forward. Others require us to look a little more deeply into the challenges that we may face and overcome on the journey that we're on. So every card, regardless of how it looks, there's the death card, there's cards where people are stabbed, or there's a lot of cards that can appear quite frightening. And what I've learned is they usually offer tremendous opportunity. They give us a heads up to how we might face challenges that are before us. Now, we all know that these are part of life, these challenges, these obstacles that we must overcome. And there are those who even think that we've chosen these obstacles from long before we ever arrived here on Earth. So they are just indicators, they're just heads up that this is a possibility for us, or that we have the opportunity to overcome this challenge. So I just encourage everyone to be open-minded, and I remind myself that in that vein, be open-minded, that these cards may have some imagery that is evocative, shall we say, but ultimately they are leading us, all of the cards are leading us into that space of alignment and beauty, which there is no way to fail in actually doing. So when we know that, we can feel at peace that all these cards are just a way to apply a conscious focus and effort in our own day-to-day life. So again, and I'm saying that as much as a reminder to myself, because there are a few cards that I don't like getting, and given that, just us all to feel like we are all receiving the good that Spirit has to offer, receiving the insight and the magic that is this month of March. So I'm shuffling them now, and as I shuffle, I'll remind everyone that we're going to select the top card. The reason we do that is so that you don't see me reaching into the deck using my own intuition to choose the card, but that we all agree that when I choose the top card, that's the one that can connect all of us, because we all see it. We all see that card I'm choosing and selecting. Be ready. Ever the card has to tell us and show us. I think we are. I do my favorite card in the deck today. So it's a good day. Every day's a good day, but it's really fun to choose that my favorite card. Stone time. Get away from me here. All right. All right, that's enough of that. Let's select our card from the top. Pulling it right from here. This is the top card, right here. And it is yes. Well, it's a great card. It's a card that we have had here for I think just 2 weeks ago. The Chariot. Chariot. We're on our way. That much we know. So when we get these cards, and we so often will draw, I will so often draw that card again. And we now know that, this is a reminder. So if you were here a couple of weeks ago when we drew the card, you are going to know that this is the reminder that you need. So whatever we might have forgotten along the way in the last couple of weeks, the Chariot card that we drew a couple of weeks ago, that we draw tonight, is reminding us of something. So let's see what the card looks like. Wow. So you can see how gorgeous these cards are. I'm going to read a little bit about the card. You can take a look at this card. I will leave it up during the meditation so that you can always open your eyes, take a look at it. Pay attention to how you feel as you view the card, as you absorb what we say as we read about the card, and see how that card answers the question or offers you the insight that you have been seeking, that you wrote down that on that simple paper, that you committed to your memory before we began this evening. This is the Chariot. All right. So it comes with a little mantra. It says, I am confident that with discipline I will succeed. Now, we came up with another version of that a couple of weeks ago, and we'll see if we can apply a new version of this week, because some of us have a visceral reaction to the word discipline. It feels like we're being told what to do. But I think we'll see as we read more about the card, this is really about us being focused, having focused, reminding ourselves that when we have focus, we apply ourselves in a way that ensures the success. That's all. It's not from somebody else, it's from within. The chariot is the war vehicle that carries the dreadlocked, Bowie-esque king forward to victory against his enemies. His battle dress, demeanor, and maturity suggests he has been navigating the battlefield for many years. In life, Homer's great companion and Trojan war hero Odysseus, who, in the Odyssey, faces tremendous travails on his long return home after the war, the ingenious early-won victories turn into absurdly challenging battles requiring enormous tenacity. Go Odysseus. Weathered by time, experience, and adversity, he knows that he will not be successful without rigorous preparation, planning, creativity, and above all, self-control. He understands he must rein in his emotions and control his natural aggression and ferocity while focusing his mind on what he wants to achieve. He must not get carried away by ambition and imagination. This is Odysseus we're talking about, who very much like the character in this card is also facing the same issues. Balancing head with heart, masculine with feminine, he knows he must travel with a complete concentration and awareness on the difficult path, all the while keeping his wheels in motion. Without control, the Komodo dragons pulling his great chariot will run wild and make a bid for freedom. Once again, this is a card we drew just a couple of weeks ago. The chariot has different images for its drawers, and so we have Komodo dragons here, fierce creatures that we must kind of use and deploy, but also manage in the process. So we've got access to this ferocity. We've got access to this forward moving momentum energy, but we also must control it before it runs amok or runs away. The chariot itself is part organic tree and part mechanism expressing the means by which humanity has sought to engineer and collaborate with nature. The venomous Komodo dragons, which we had the privilege of seeing firsthand on the island of Gili Meno in Indonesia, and that's the author had the privilege of seeing these dragons, are powerful predators capable of taking down large prey with their serrated teeth. They appear slow and cumbersome, but these lizards are all muscle and can move at explosive speed, a powerful reminder to trust our own survival instincts. This card therefore implies the game of life can only be won if we master our emotions, control our worries and fears, regrets, resignation, and hopelessness. The king driving his chariot symbolizes that self-belief and confidence comes from consistently refocusing one's thoughts and ideas to the objective and goal at hand. We must move past the limbic system, the stress response of fight or flight, to engage with the greater emotional intelligence. When we know ourselves, our motivations and needs, the why we do things, we can become more aware of when we are off track. The chariot ultimately signifies hard-won success. Whatever this card is connected to demands completion. Finish what you start, and if you are working with people, maintain balance and harmony by acknowledging people's needs and feelings while maintaining control. we can consciously release frustrations and engage in the power of positive self-talk and the mantra that will keep our wheels turning in the right direction. Although we must take people's needs and feelings into consideration, ultimately we must take full responsibility for our words and deeds. And so this card says, take charge of your own destiny. Seize the moment and let the moment carry you forward. Finish what you set into motion. Don't hesitate. You can do this. Don't hesitate. We can do this. So, our mantra a couple of weeks ago, kind of summarizing all of this, was I do not hesitate. I can do this. Today, our mantra is simple. Seize the moment. I seize this moment. I allow the momentum to carry me forward. I seize this moment. I allow its momentum to carry me forward. I seize this moment, and I allow its momentum to carry me forward. Got it? So this is something that, because you are at home, you can say aloud from wherever you are. As we go into meditation, you can repeat it in your mind. I will be repeating it throughout the meditation. We will allow that mantra to guide us in, to relax us, and also to be the action that we take as we leave and come out from this evening. So I seize this moment and I allow its momentum to carry me forward. Great place to start meditation. Beautiful insight, beautiful way to continue into our march, to honor our marching orders. Sorry, I can open my table. To honor our marching orders, as it were. And that's what that marching orders are for today. To seize this moment and to allow its momentum to carry us forward. Simple, simple. So let us relax ourselves, get comfortable in a way that allows you to be relaxed as well as to remain alert, so that you can continue to kind of reflect on the mantra as we go forward. And also understand, as we go into meditation, how this mantra is helping you gain clarity on the insight that you have sought, or on the question that you have asked. Okay? And just that housekeeping note that I make every week. We are in our homes or wherever we are remote. Ambient noise happens, which means that you could hear sirens outside my window. You could hear my dogs barking, all of which will likely come up suddenly as we are in our deepest state. But I just encourage us all to allow it to take us deeper, to allow it to be a signal to just go from that second of startling into a deeper state. Last week we had my dogs bark for most of the end of the meditation, and so I thank you if you stayed and could still do that. But our goal really is to find that stillness in the chaos, regardless of what's happening around us, so that we can apply this and deploy this in our lives wherever we are. We could be on the public transportation and on a bus or in the subway. We could be walking down the street, or we could, of course, be in a quiet, ever so quiet room. But our goal really is to find that stillness in here from wherever we are, whatever we're doing. Okay? So I know you know that already, but it always bears reminding, just in case the dogs begin to bark, as they did last week, and did kind of stay barking for quite a period of time. So let's breathe. Let's take 3 deep breaths. And let's allow our eyes to close. You can close your eyes on the first one today because we're going to start just by reiterating the mantra. Okay, so take a deep breath, allow your eyes to flutter closed as I mouth the meditation mantra, and you can either say it to yourself or say it in your thoughts, any way you choose. So take a deep breath. Inhaling fully. And exhaling. Inhaling deep. And then exhaling. And as these tones send us down into a relaxed state, let's think of that mantra. I seize this moment, and I allow its momentum to carry me forward. I seize this moment, and I allow its momentum to carry me forward. And each time you repeat this mantra in your mind, imagine yourself getting more relaxed, going deeper and deeper into ourselves. I seize this moment, and I allow its momentum to carry me forward. I seize this moment, and I allow its momentum to carry me forward. I seize this moment, and I allow its momentum to carry me forward. I seize this moment, and I allow its momentum to carry me forward. I seize this moment, and I allow its momentum to carry me forward. More and more relaxed. I seize this moment, and I allow its momentum to carry me forward. I seize this moment, and I allow its momentum to carry me forward. The more relaxed we are, the deeper we go into ourselves, the lighter we feel, as if our essence is floating on a cloud, leaving our physical body, tethered with our breath as we journey into the universe that is deep within us. We seize this moment and allow its momentum to carry me forward. We seize this moment, allow its momentum to carry me forward. Now relaxed and comfortable, let's reflect on the intention or the question that we had written on that slip of paper or committed to our mind. Think what that slip of paper said. You want to look at it briefly. Kind of just half open your eyes to remind yourself of the key words, of the clarity, the direction that you're seeking, or answers that you're looking for. And if you haven't already, whatever that slip says, let's formulate a question in our mind's eye. Let's restate what is on that slip as a question, and the question goes like this: how will I blank? How will I have clarity on my issue? How will I get to where I want to be? That I've stated on that slip of paper. How will I be what I have declared to be? How will I have my question answered? When we formulated that how will I question, let's imagine the answer being clear as our mantra. I seize this moment and I allow its momentum to carry me forward. How will I blank? How will I achieve my goal? See my guidance. And hear the voice within answer with such clarity. Seize this moment and allow this momentum to carry me forward. We seize this moment and allow its momentum to carry me forward. How will I seize this moment, allow its momentum to carry me forward. Seize this moment. Allow its momentum to carry me forward. And now, having received this answer, and having reflected on how it may serve the question in the coming days, let us all acknowledge the community that has joined together tonight to receive this insight. And of course, when I say tonight, I mean have joined in this meditation from whatever time, from whatever space. You have clicked on this specific meditation. That is the moment that this community evolved. Welcomed more people, included their intentions in the greater intention, and expanded its reach. And so let us just take a moment to, while we're in this etheric space, this universe within, to open ourselves up to the other souls that have joined us. Those souls may be joining us in real time live, or we all may be joining together after we've aired this live, and the recording sends us back to the space and time where the energy is creating and manifesting. Let us greet, and with that inner smile, a smile that doesn't actually have lips and teeth and spreading our face open wide, but feels in our hearts as if it does. Let us greet one another with that smile, with the joy that comes from sharing this as a community. Now that we have, let's begin to gather ourselves to bring that energy back to a specific place that will eventually just spill into our bodies physically. It is that collective where our essence is in, within the universe that is within. feel it gather, empowered with energy and action. Gathering empowered answers and action with marching orders for this month of March. And as we gather back to our physical bodies, feel them kind of begin to materialize around us as our essence pours into them. Hear that mantra as it does. I seize this moment. And I allow its momentum to carry me forward. Gathering into our bodies, spilling, starting from our toes, filling up our bodies, our essence, until it fills up through our legs and our hips, and our torso and our arms and hands, up through our neck, into our face, through our crown. We feel the connection to the space that we're sitting in or on. We can feel the nerve endings there. We can feel the softness of the pillows or the chair, wherever we are. And before we come back completely, let's recognize that this, right now, as we've returned to our bodies, is a moment to be seized. Our meditation has momentum that can move us forward. This is that moment. So let us, with anticipation and eagerness and focus, let us return completely to our bodies as we breathe in and exhale. I seize this moment. Inhaling, exhaling, and I allow its momentum to carry me forward. One breath, exhale quickly as we open our eyes. Yes, this is that moment. Seize this moment and allow its momentum to carry me forward. Yes, it's time. Thank you for being here in this moment. That is what meditation really is. It's about being in this moment, experiencing its exquisite perfection, its exquisite uniqueness that can be in no other moment. We can seize this and allow that momentum to bring us to where we've chosen, what we want, where we desire, where we know we need to be. With that, let us send that out into the universe. Here's mine. I wrote a lot tonight. I know the answer is to seize it, to declare it, to allow it to carry me forward. Let's light it up, send it out. Yes, yes, yes. One more. Here we go. This is everyone's intentions. This is yours, mine, ours, all of them. Going off there collectively. Learning these goal together. Beautiful. Easily. Effortlessly. That's all we had to do was show up and be here. What a great start. It's so easy. So, there they go. So grateful you're here. Let's see who is here live. And if I miss you, let me just say right off that, I'm sorry. It's sometimes hard to switch between apps and sites. I know Sue's here. Mwah. Happiest birthday to my Pisces friend. I have a lot of Pisces friends, it turns out. So glad you're here. And thanks for listening to my little text present. Appreciate that very much. Else would be on YouTube or on the Facebooks. Check them both out and see who might be there. And again, please, if you've experienced anything either tonight or at another time, let me know. Let me know what you've experienced. Let the group know. Let this community know. Look at Kathleen Vale. Yeah. Smiley. Hello. Yes, you made it. You commented. I'm seeing you now. I'm acknowledging you. Thanks for being here. I know you're listening to part of it. Look at that. Matthew, you got my note. Thank you for joining. And Nina, of course. Mwah. And Fab. Yes, you guys. I love you guys. Married that couple that was the last wedding in the church. Nina and Fab, you are Nina and Fab. Yes. So awesome. Thank you so much. Do a little refreshing. Let's see. So you guys have joined in that time. You're awesome. I love ya. Let's check out YouTube again. What did you feel as you heard this? Did it make sense to you? Did it not make sense? I want to know it all. I do. I really do. I want to know what you're experiencing as you go through these things. It's important. It's important because as a community, we want to be able to help each other, share our ideas and insights. And of course, I'm moving through here. And of course, look at who's here. Hello, Spirit Throw Me Bone. Yay, my friend. I just saw that you joined Snapchat too. So or Telegram, I think. So I'm excited about that. Let's catch up. We got lots to catch up on, I think. So mwah, I love you. And yeah, let's get ready for spring. Let's move on ahead. Let's seize this moment. Let's let this momentum move us forward. I love you all. Have a great night. I won't see you here next week, 7:30 p.m. or whenever you join. Good night.